Shaifala? Turkey meatballs.
Oh, so there'll be balls in the video.
Yeah.
What,
that's not true?
Yeah. Which wedding you are most excited for? Indian version of the wedding or American version of the wedding? So hi Katie, I know it's only been a while, but would you please like to move in with me?
I don't know. It's a little too soon. We've only been seeing each other for like 6 months. Isn't that kind of soon?
But the reality is, dosto, that it was opposite. So she was the first person who wanted me to move in with her. So what was the story?
I wanted to move in with you.
When we used to live with landlord, the house was really nice and it was much safer.
Yeah, the house was nice. It was safe. And then also it seemed like one of the roommates was going to leave. So I thought, oh, like I could fill in that gap. That could be really nice. And then I wouldn't have to miss him during the week. You know, we would be together. So that way, you know, we could have fun a lot and it would be great. And I could see him every day. But he said...
I was not ready for it. I was like, it's too soon. It was only 6-7 months. And I was very, very nervous because my routine used to be very, very challenging. Like I used to work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and uske baad roz videos every day, a new content idea. I was making more videos those days. It was year 2021. So I was not ready at all.
But then...
So she did not move in.
No,
so
I did not move in. So that's how where Apoorv came in.
Yeah, so that's when Arpit, Apoorv and me, we moved into this apartment where there have been many shootings and sad things happened here. It's even more unsafe, but it's sad. But then, unfortunately, Arpit left. And then...
I came. Yeah. So that made sense. Who brought it up first, actually? I don't remember.
So I think it was mutual decision.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was a mutual decision. And even like his aunt and uncle had caught on because when he talked about Arpit moving out, like they were like, oh yeah, so like Katie will move in. Katie move. Like he didn't even tell them. They just like knew that was gonna happen.
Oh wow. Yeah, it was very, very obvious for everyone.
Yeah.
And I was still, even at that time, we were in a relationship for 1.5 years. Still, I felt a little bit scared. Because I felt I am not ready yet because I always thought that it's going to be more challenging and, you know, I'll have to get into a more disciplined life because I'm like very spontaneous. Tomorrow I can go travel to New York, day after tomorrow, wherever I want to. Now I felt like if I will move with you, I will have to take permission. Can I go there? That's what I felt like,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And dosto, as you all know, we also met through a dating app. But I think in today's world, in the swiping game, it has just become judging people by their looks and you don't spend time in looking at their qualities. So that's why I think this problem is solved very well by an app called Coffee Meets Bagel. It's a wonderful dating platform because it doesn't focus on short-term dating. It tells you to uninstall the app if you're looking for a short-term relationship. It is only for people who are actually genuinely looking for a relationship.
I'd say over half of my friends who are in relationships or engaged or even married met their significant other through a dating app. And I don't think it was like Tinder. You know, it was apps designed for people who were looking for something more serious.
Absolutely. So that's why, dosto, I believe Coffee Meets Bagel is amazing because it connects you with someone who has genuine qualities you may like.
Yeah, it's not like you're just flipping through a bunch of photos. Like it has really customized matches to you because you're trying to find someone meaningful. You're not just looking to like see, oh, they're hot, they're not, you know? It's more serious.
And you will not waste your time. So go check out Coffee Meets Bagel with our link in the description below.
Yeah, so my question, and like I honestly don't know the answer, is do you feel like your life is easier or harder now that we've moved in and we've been living together for like a year and a half?
So life after moving in with you, I'll be very honest, this is not a trick question, it's a very straightforward answer. So it has improved immensely. So first I was very nervous even though it was 1.5 years of our relationship, I was still nervous because I thought, I will have to be more responsible, more disciplined, because I'm used to be spontaneous. Like, kal New York, tomorrow Miami, wherever I want to, I don't need to take permission. I thought moving in means I have to take permission every time. Can I move in? Can I travel there? Can I be away from you for 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Because I do a lot of solo trips, because that's something I enjoy. So that's why I was a bit worried about losing my freedom. But in reality, it was opposite. I feel my life is really improved because living with you felt like I can share all of my problems every day. Plus, we are not living to waste time. We are living to share our problems and solve them as a partner. So we were solving, for example, I hate cooking. I used to cook once a week sometimes, but now she likes cooking, so she cooks most of the time and I clean. So we are doing something that she enjoys and I'm doing something that I don't really hate. Like cleaning, I don't really hate as much. So it's, what do you think about it?
About living together?
Yeah.
Like, being easier. I mean, yeah, it's so much easier. Like, I hate cleaning and now you're cleaning. So that's nice. I mean, we both clean other stuff, but like cleaning up after cooking. And yeah, I mean, I think the best part is having someone to share your life with all the time. And I think another thing is we really respect each other's boundaries in terms of time. Like if someone's too busy to do something, then, we understand. If we have a lot of work, if I have to study a lot, we're very understanding of each other. So it's like you have a partner through the day. It's someone you could talk to at home about your problems, and they'll listen, and just someone who's really fun and will make you happy.
Chai Vala?
Yeah.
Could I please have a decaf latte with oat milk?
Oh, with sugar or without sugar?
Without sugar, please.
With honey or without honey?
Without honey, please.
And with salt or without salt? Just kidding.
Korea.
Sure. Here you go, baby.
Thank you so much. Looks beautiful.
Oh.
बहुत अच्छा.
Oh, nice. But still, I think that when I started moving with Katie in the beginning, I was still worried because let's say like that we want to watch at 10 p.m. and I sometimes don't finish my work till 10 p.m. So if I promise her and if I'm not able to finish my work, video edit karna, office work, if I'm not able to finish, I feel overwhelmed. I feel stressed in the beginning. I feel like I am not as productive sometimes. I genuinely felt that कि अब थोड़ा सा time waste हो रहा है. I felt that in the beginning, but I had to force myself to be disciplined around you. I had to be, again, tell you कि if I finish my work, then we can watch TV. If I finish my work, then we can go out. I cannot promise at the moment because my work is not letting me know कितना time लगेगा. I couldn't always promise that. So I had to learn by going through the process.
Yeah. And me too. I have to do the same too, right? Sometimes you'll be like, when can we watch something? When can we do this? And I'll be like, oh, maybe a couple hours. But yeah, it's okay. And also, you could just remember that if I'm waiting for you, I always have Instagram to entertain me.
Yeah.
So that's good.
And now the big question, did you have to take permission from your parents, your family? And I personally did inform my nanny and like took permission.
Permission.
Okay.
So I don't mind anything.
Okay.
I want you should be happy. That's all.
Oh wow, thank you, nanny.
But sincere also.
Yes.
Happy and sincere.
Yes, totally. I was like, yeah, is that okay for you? Because हम videos भी बनाते हैं तो थोड़ा publicly you have to share. So that's why I took permission. But I was always nervous about it. I was not very, very confident because it's not part of my culture. So it's not as easy step as it is for you.
Do you think you would have had to ask them even without the video and like YouTube aspect? Would you have felt pressure to ask them?
Yeah, absolutely. It's cultural to ask.
Yeah. Whereas like, I don't know. I mean, if I was asking, you know, maybe after like the 6-month mark, like originally, then like maybe I would have had to ask just because it's like kind of soon. But like since we've been together for over a year at that point, it's kind of like, yeah, like.
Oh, just informing. We are moving
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, yeah.
So what are we cooking today?
Turkey meatballs.
Oh, so there'll be balls in the video.
Yeah, is that okay? I
That's-
know like your videos might show.
It's okay. Yeah, so meatballs today.
Yeah, I hope that's okay for the kids who watch the videos.
That's okay. So how do you cut zucchini? Like cucumber, or like onion,
Or like banana,
or how do you cut it?
just like little pieces.
From the tip.
Uh-huh.
This is from the beginning.
You're right.
Makes life easier.
Yeah.
To the right. Yeah, to press to the right. Yeah. Anti-clockwise.
Thank you.
Ah.
We have to get excess water out of it.
Excess water?
Yeah.
Where's this water? Where should I put it first? Where should I pour it? Olive oil, this one, right? Publix olive oil. खाना बनाते बनाते रियलाइज किया कि चिकन है ही नहीं, अभी लाया पब्लिक से. एंड अनदर थिंग यू माइट बी सरप्राइज टू नो कि हम डे 2 से, डे 1 थोड़ा जल्दी हो जाता है, डे 2 से वी यूज्ड टू यूज स्प्लिट वाइज, स्प्लिट ऑल द बिल्स इंक्लूडिंग द वन दैट आई just bought groceries, हर चीज. Okay, so here you go, chicken,
Thank you, Rachel.
turkey.
Rachel. Thank you so much.
Okay. Teamwork. So I got the groceries. She will do the cleaning. Yay.
Are you excited?
Yeah. So food is ready, yay! Number one best part of living together is you can eat while you watch, and second,
Is you can watch while you eat.
yes! Now challenges. What was the biggest challenge for you to move with an Indian?
Nothing like specifically with an Indian, but just like I know a lot of other cultures are similar where you have to take off your shoes inside. And like that's something that for whatever reason like white Americans at least don't do.
Shoes off, please.
Why?
It's important.
Cute.
Shoes are dirty.
वाह क्या एक्टिंग कर रहा है
So that just took some getting used to, like putting on chappal. But yeah, I mean, other than that, with an Indian, I don't know.
You can be honest.
I don't know what else to say.
Like, do you think that when I've talked to my friends in Hindi, it's okay with you?
Of course, yeah, it's like a way for me to learn. Like, I feel like I can understand a lot of words that are being spoken, in part just by listening to you. No, I think it's great. It's great for my learning. And you?
Impressive.
What about living with a white American girl?
I think it was very, very challenging. Like, because I have no data set to compare with. How can I I have nothing to compare with. I don't think it was challenging at all. It was very smooth.
Yeah, so you don't know if I'm like normal or an edge case. That's your
Yeah,
problem.
I don't have any comparison data set. But I can just tell you it was very smooth.
Okay, yay! Good, good. Acha, acha. And the other thing that's like hard for me is like I used to get away with only cooking like once or twice a week because I could like spread meals out more. But now that I'm cooking for 2 people, I have to like go shopping more. I just like buy a lot more food.
So more work from cooking point of view and more
Yeah.
work from cleaning. I have to be more organized as compared to before.
Yeah. I mean, and of course, this has nothing to do with you being Indian, but just the farting is.
Once more! Once more! Once more!
It's a lot sometimes.
ਹੱਸਦੇ ਚਿਹਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਤਕਲੀਫ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਉਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤਕਲੀਫਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਡੀਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ
Especially with it happens majority of times when you cook food with beans.
Yeah, but it's hard because you love the food I make with beans. Right? So it's a struggle. That's a struggle.
Yeah, same for me.
ਚਲੋ ਭਾਈ
It's a huge
But
problem.
that's not true!
Yeah. It's a problem. Oh my gosh. And especially
The
when you
amount
make
I fart is like this, and the amount that you fart is like this.
No.
गार्डन गार्डन हो रहा है बहुत मजा आ रहा है यहाँ पे
No, the difference is whenever you make beans, it's a big problem. It's not in my control. Whose fault is that?
But you love it when I make beans, right?
But yeah.
So you don't want beans anymore? You don't want my chili anymore?
But it's not just me. Don't try to. It's not a fair
Okay,
comparison.
fine. If there's beans, then there's both of us. But I still think you're like 150% what I do. And then if there's not beans, then you're like, it's like 100% versus 0% because I'm not. It's just the beans, yeah. Well,
And-
do you think that's fair?
Yeah, but I personally love the smell of home when I come back home. It smells like food. The food is delicious. That's my favorite part.
I thought you were gonna say you like the smell of something else.
No. That's
Since we were talking about farts, that was
No,
like a
no,
really
no.
weird transition,
no.
right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Now the big question: which wedding you are most excited for? Indian version of the wedding or American version of the wedding?
Oh, well, the Indian weddings are known for being very spectacular, so I think that's going to be really cool, and it's going to be really cool to wear a lehenga. But I have to say that like the American wedding is just something that I've always pictured, you know, my whole life. So I guess I'm more excited for that just because it's something that, you know, I've
American
been
wedding?
picturing. Yeah.
Oh, because from your childhood you always pictured that.
Yeah.
And same for me. I have always pictured like whole my life through Bollywood movies, Indian movies. I've seen Indian traditional weddings, so that's why. अब question ये होगा आपका शादी कब है? That is going to be any time in the next 5 years.
Yeah. Very specific.
Yes.
Yeah. But also like something that might surprise people is like in America, I think the average time people spend planning a wedding is like 12 months or so. Whereas in India, it could just be like a few months, like 3 months
It can be even few hours.
for like a proper wedding.
Yeah, that can happen. There's a quote in India, Chat Mangni Patwaya. Like today engagement, tomorrow wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that can happen here, but it's very uncommon. And it's not going to be a big wedding. It's just like, oh, they'll go to a courthouse and like get it, or they'll go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
What? What?
Silly.